Hey guys, I just wanted to show you how to navigate your syllabus really quickly. This will be a very brief video because your syllabus is just pretty easy to understand. Everything's on here laid out for you. But I did want to point out a few important things. So I have a chemistry syllabus up, but I also have the physical science syllabus in the same tab, or in a different tab, I should say. So it's similar to your Canvas course where they look the same. There's just a few differences. So I was going to go through really quickly and just show you all the high points. So in your syllabus, you will see the teacher information. Again, click for our Zoom meeting or to book an appointment. You have your teacher commitment. So this is basically all the things that I will do for you throughout the course. You have your student expectations, which the big things here are to complete each day's lessons, the day they're assigned, which is going to be, Monday through Friday, 7:15 to 2:15. Again, if you're like a night owl and you're working at night, like after hours, cool. As long as you get it done, that's awesome because, part of our school is that you have that flexibility. But just know that if you need me, again, if you reach out after 2:15, I'll get back to you the next day, okay? You want to make sure that you're coming to all our Zoom meetings, participating, responding to me, okay? So I guarantee that I will respond to you, but I need you to respond to me too. So if I send you an email or a text and let you know, hey, you need to do this, or are you having trouble? I need you to respond back to me so that I know that you've gotten that communication. Also, make sure you are in compliance with the honor code. We'll talk about this more when we get to testing, but basically it's just saying that you're going to follow everything in your handbook, okay? Your standards are here, so if you're interested, these are just the things that we're learning about this semester, and then also your units. So your course overview for physical science, that's what this looks like. Your units are a little bit shorter, so we pack a little bit more into the semester. But that's really the biggest difference between the syllabus is talking about what it is we're actually learning, okay? But your grading policy and your required materials are the same. So this is really what I wanted to go over because we get a lot of questions on grading and late work and what you really do need for the course. So let's talk about your late work policy. So you need to make sure you are working on your lessons every day, right? So 90 minutes for each class is what you should be spending. And for our course, definitely 90 minutes is what we aim for, okay? You want to make sure that you are doing the assignments on the day they're assigned, okay? That means if you have an assignment like on Friday, you're doing Get to Know Me, right? So that means that day you want to make sure you get that assignment done and submit it. That is your goal. However, I understand that some things happen, right? We get sick, something's happening with family, etc. Life happens. So to try to help with the late points for you guys, I set all your work due on Sundays. So like if you get an assignment on a Monday, technically it's not due until Sunday evening at 11:59, but you want to try to complete it on Monday so you don't fall behind, okay? Same thing. So Tuesday, whatever you get assigned on Tuesday, you want to try your best to finish it on Tuesday. But if something happens, you get a little bit of a breather because late points don't start getting deducted until after Sunday, okay? So for full credit, everything needs to be due Sunday night at 11:59 p.m. or turned in, I should say. This does not mean wait until the weekend to do your work because remember, the way that you get counted present for school is that you complete your work for the day. So if something happens and you have to wait until the weekend to do something, you can still get full credit for it, but you'll be marked absent because you haven't completed the work for the day, okay? So we're trying to get our work done on the day of, but you guys have some breathing room and points are not deducted until after Sunday evening. And that resets every week, okay? So the Monday of the next week starts that new procedure. And of course, all of your assignments in Canvas will be marked with the due date for full credit, okay? After Sunday, 5 points a day are taken off for late work, okay? Or 5%, right? So 5 points of 5% a day are taken off up to 10 days. After 10 days, you can still turn it in, but it's an automatic 50. Okay, so after 10 days, you can still turn in work, but it will be a 50% automatically in the gradebook. And typically with that, the feedback you'll get is just, you'll get like a little comment that says 50% is the highest that can be earned for this assignment. Okay, so if it's attempted, you can get a 50 after 10 days late. 50s are always better than zeros. Some students think that after 10 days, it's not even worth it to turn it in. It is. 50s are always better than zeros. Okay? Grades are updated in Canvas daily, meaning that I go in and I do grading every day, but you will not see your updated grade until you look in PowerSchool on Monday. So if you want to see your most current grade, Monday evenings would be the time to check PowerSchool. I hide your grades in Canvas, meaning that your percentage totals are hidden in Canvas because it can be confusing because those percentages don't always line up with PowerSchool. You guys will be able to see what you make on assignments individually, but the percentage will be hidden. I do that because I want you to check PowerSchool because PowerSchool is the most accurate representation. So every Monday evening, if you check PowerSchool, that will be the accurate representation of your grade. Okay. Your required materials for this class, you're going to need a Chromebook, which you have. I recommend a one-subject college-ruled notebook because you will be taking notes by hand and you will have notebook checks, and it just keeps it all in one place for you. However, you could also do like loose leaf lined paper in a binder if that's something you prefer. You just need paper and pencil, something to write with. I do have templates for our notes, so if you have access to a printer, you can print the template out and use it that way. But that is not required. I do not require people to have access to a printer to print them out. You'll need, again, something to write with, and then optional calculator. We do a lot of math, both in physical science and chemistry. If you want a calculator, I recommend, if you're someone that likes to have it physically, you can use it. You can use the calculator on your phone, but sometimes you just need a scientific calculator, so everything we do can't be done on your phone. However, I will say that we do have something called Desmos, and if you guys have been in a math class, especially at CMVHS, you've probably used Desmos before. So the reason the calculator is optional is because we have tools online we can use. So you definitely don't have to run out and buy a calculator, but that is definitely optional for us in this course. Okay, so those are the high points. Remember, all work for the week is due for full credit on Sundays at 11:59 p.m. 5 points are taken off each day it's late, and after 10 days, it's an automatic 50, but you can still turn it in for that 50. Remember, this semester, you guys are trying to complete your work on the day it is given to you, okay? And that will help prevent any of that late work and prevent absences as well, okay? All right, if you have any questions about any of that, let me know. And if not, again, I look really forward to working with you guys this semester.